Hi, my name is Geeta Sidhu-Robb and I'm the founder and CEO of a company based in London called Nosh Detox Delivery. This is the second in our series of just your average everyday food helping you to get healthier. Today we're talking about foods that help anxiety. These are foods that we know will help you physically, emotionally, and that you can add into your diet to help you to feel better depending on whatever it is your problem is. So our first food today is the amazing Brazil nut. Brazil nuts are really high in selenium, which is an antioxidant that not only reduces your inflammation, but it can also help to improve your mood. So when you eat Brazil nuts, what it does is, and we're talking about eating a handful of Brazil nuts every day. So never eat more than this amount of nuts. This is your portion, whatever your hand size is. But if you ate them every day for a few days, you would absolutely notice the difference in the uplift in your mood and in the ability it would have to create a calmness across your entire life. The second food that will actually help to improve your mood is actually vitamin D. Now, vitamin D isn't in fact a vitamin, it behaves much more like a hormone, but it is one of those products that really helps you to feel infinitely better. In fact, when people come in the door saying that they feel depressed and anxious and tired, the first thing we do is in fact send them off to see how their vitamin D levels are. Get your vitamin D levels tested, and if you find they're low, add in foods which are high in vitamin D. Foods high in vitamin D naturally are things like tofu, salmon, and eggs. There are many foods that are actually fortified with vitamin D, so they have higher than normal levels of vitamin D, so look out for that. The best food for vitamin D is actually standing in the sun. If you have brown hair or darker, not so much your skin color, brown hair or darker, you are 80 to 90% likely to have a vitamin D deficiency. And so you should spend at least 20 minutes a day in the sun. And that will help to metabolize enough vitamin D for you to have high enough vitamin D levels. If you don't manage that, buy an oral vitamin D and have up to 3,000 IU a day in the winter and around 1,000 IU a day in the summer. Of course, we aren't doctors, and what we're doing is giving you what we know has worked and what I know, for example, has worked for me. Our third food, which we've already mentioned once, but we're going to pull out and look at more specifically, is actually eggs. Eggs really help to calm anxiety because eggs contain tryptophan, which is an amino acid that creates serotonin. And serotonin is something you may have heard of as the feel-good hormone, because serotonin actually makes you happier. Serotonin is what the body releases when you are anticipating, looking forward and excited about something. So make sure that you add more eggs to your diet, but only about 3 to 4 times a week. We tend to eat eggs almost every day. Don't eat anything every day. It just isn't good for you. It doesn't help create a balanced diet. The fourth food that's really good for you in terms of helping anxiety are actually pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are an unsung hero. They're a fantastic source of potassium and can reduce symptoms of stress and anxiety. All seeds are actually fantastic to add to your diet. The way to do it is to mix several different kinds of seeds together. But if you're having to deal with anxiety and actually not feeling calm, go heavier on the pumpkin side and maybe have about a handful of them every day. I mix them up, I put them in my fridge, and then I pull them out and I add a bit to my diet for every single day. Put them on your food, put them on a salad, and just eat them completely on their own. The other thing you can do is put them in the oven with a little bit of soy sauce and maybe some chili if you prefer that, and eat them like that. Low heat, and roast them. Fantastic way. You can eat them in so many ways as long as you don't heat them, so that we kill all the goodness that's in the pumpkin seeds. Our fifth and last food is actually turmeric. Turmeric is an incredible food, and it actually contains curcumin. And curcumin is an antioxidant which helps with reducing inflammation and absolutely reduces oxidative stress in the body. Now, I know it doesn't sound like what I'm saying is it reduces anxiety, but your body and the state of your body contributes massively to the levels of anxiety that you have. So when you can put turmeric into your diet, it will reduce inflammation and make your body healthier, and that will make you emotionally and mentally feel calmer and in fact safer. Don't underestimate how increasing the level of your core health will make you feel so much better as a human being. And turmeric is one of those products that we use, being Indian, we use in food an awful lot, but actually more and more people are starting to use it. There are many ways to use turmeric. One, you can put turmeric in tea and have it with a bit of ginger and a bit of honey. I think it's too strong to have on its own, but you should do it the way it works for you. The other thing is to put turmeric into something that you're cooking, which is maybe a tomato-based sauce or a stew. Half a teaspoon of turmeric every single day is enough if you're putting it like that, but you have to allow it to cook or steep in hot water because it has a very strong funky taste, and the heat actually mellows the taste of the turmeric. So I hope this was helpful. Please like, subscribe, and please comment. Let me know what worked for you and what you have found that has reduced your anxiety.